Ladies and gentlemen, can we all please stand up to receive our chief guests and our other dignitaries? Ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to the Esoft ACG Awards and UK Awards ceremony. Right at the outset, we'd like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Heshan Karunaratne, President, Computer Society of Sri Lanka. In keeping with tradition, we'd like to invite our chief guest, Mr. Heshan Karunaratne, to light the oil lamp. Also, Dr. Diane Rajapaksa, Chairman and Managing Director, Esoft Group of Companies. Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr, Chief Executive UK Awards. Mr. Nishant Sempakutiarachi, Chief Executive Officer, Esoft Metro Campus.
Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development, Esoft Metro Campus. Dr. Tilak Chaminder, Dean, School of Computing, Esoft Metro Campus. Ms. Umali Jayawardena, Registrar, Esoft Metro Campus. One student representative and one parent representative.
Thank you very much. We invite our dignitaries to take their seats on stage, please. Thank you very much. You may all take your seats. So let me say Ayubowan, Vanakkam, Assalamu Alaikum. A very good evening to all you students and parents who are here on this, your momentous occasion. I know today marks a milestone in your academic journey, for you worked with commitment, dedication, hard work to achieve your goals and aspirations. So we're all here to celebrate this occasion of yours. Well, right at the outset, let us give you a briefing of Esoft. Esoft is the largest private sector higher education network in Sri Lanka, offering a variety of education programs through the extensive island-wide network of 40 branches. We serve over 40,000 learners each year in a range of programs, from school leaver courses to postgraduate programs. Esoft was founded in 2000 by Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa to provide high-quality post-secondary education, initially in the field of information technology. By 2008, Esoft started diversifying into different academic areas and partnered with Pearson UK to offer Pearson BTech High National Diplomas for learners to earn reputed qualifications. Esoft has been recognized for developing its portfolio and learners to the level of Pearson Platinum Award winner for 5 consecutive years. Many strategic partnerships with top-rated foreign universities followed as Esoft strove to deliver some of the best internationally recognized learning opportunities to students in Sri Lanka. Esoft partnered with Kingston University, London in 2012 to offer undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications in engineering, and established a dedicated College of Engineering in Katubada to cater to the increasing demand.
And in 2013, Esoft partnered with the London Metropolitan University to offer a range of programs leading to undergraduate and postgraduate awards in computing and business. In 2016, Esoft introduced a range of cutting-edge MSc programs in IT awarded by Kingston University, London. The International Doctoral Program of Kingston University, London was also introduced for IT, science and engineering research areas. Originally positioned as a leader in professional ICT education, Esoft now embodies the broader vision of shaping lives, creating futures. Today, Esoft is firmly established as a diversified education provider in the fields of computing and IT, business, engineering, hospitality, biomedical engineering, law, psychology, fashion design, nursing, and language training, with the distinction of consistently delivering high-quality training programs endorsed by leading educational establishments in the UK. Esoft is recognized as a university with degree awarding status since 2019, which is approved by the University Grants Commission of Sri Lanka and the Ministry of Education. And with that, the landscape of higher education has truly been changed with the impact that Esoft has created.
And now I have the pleasure of inviting Ms. Umali Jayawardena, Registrar, Esoft Metro Campus, to formally declare the ceremony open.
I declare the Skills Education Group and UK Awards Awarding Ceremony 2025 of Esoft Metro Campus open for the award of Level 3 Diploma qualification.
Unveiling Esoft Metro Campus Graduation 2025. 3,400 plus award recipients graduating from 40 different undergraduate and postgraduate courses in 4 major disciplines. Trained in island-wide branches spreading from the north to the south and from the west to east. Esoft Metro Campus takes great pride in providing equal access to higher education for every Sri Lankan, empowering them to become future leaders. Esoft Metro Campus, shaping lives, creating futures.
Ladies and gentlemen, Esoft is proudly happy to announce that their state-of-the-art branch in the hill capital, Kandy, will be opening very soon. So we'd like all of you to have a look at the details of this branch. Let's have a look. And on this very special occasion, to formally deliver the welcome address, I have the pleasure of inviting the Chief Executive Officer of Esoft Metro Campus, who in fact oversees a network of 40 campuses and colleges that offer educational opportunities to thousands of students. He's also the Director CEO of Esoft International, which operates in Singapore and Thailand, where he oversees Esoft's international collaborations and partnerships. Well, he is an experienced IT practitioner, strategist, and consultant who has served many organizations in implementation as well as management capacities.
Having commenced his career in the solutions development field with a specialization in web technologies, he has extensive experience as an academic, having started his teaching career back in 1997. He lectures for undergraduate and postgraduate programs at Esoft in a wide range of subjects and disciplines. He has also contributed to the industry in numerous ways via positions held in the Excos of the Computer Society of Sri Lanka and the Education and Training Chapter of the Federation of Information Technology Industry, Sri Lanka. He is a graduate of London Metropolitan University, UK, and has a Master's in IT from Charles Sturt University, Australia. He is a fellow of the BCS and a member of the CSSL. I would now like to invite the Chief Executive Officer, Esoft Metro Campus, Mr. Nishan Sembakutiarachi, to formally welcome each and every one of you present here this evening.
Aibon, Vanakkam, Assalamu alaikum, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Members of the head table, including our chief guest for the day, for the session, Heshan Karunaratne, who is the president of the Computer Society of Sri Lanka. John Kerr, our special guest for this evening, the chairman of UK Awards, our awarding body, for the level 3 certifications and diplomas that you will be receiving today. Chairman and Managing Director of the Esoft Group of Companies, Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, and other senior members of the management and the academic team. All lecturers who have joined us here today, distinguished invitees, parents, well-wishers, family, invitees, and of course, the most important people here today, the students, the award recipients, who in a few minutes' time are going to be highlighted here on stage as they receive their certificates, their diplomas, and of course, for those that have excelled, there are a few gold medals and special recognitions that we have in store as well. So I welcome each and every one of you to the awarding ceremony, the Level 3 Diploma awarding ceremony, where this is the last session of a mammoth event that we have been having since yesterday, spread over 6 sessions, where we have seen awards being made for our Pearson partner programs from Level 3 to Level 4 and 5 HNDs to Level 7 qualifications, London Metropolitan University degrees and MBAs, Kingston University degrees and MScs, and today the awarding of Level 3 diplomas from the Skills and Education Group Awards UK and from UK Awards. So it's indeed a happy few days for us to see so many students receiving their awards after having gone through a rigorous program of training. For some of you, spread over a few months, but for some others who have been here today and yesterday, courses that have stretched even 3 years if you started with us at the undergraduate level. So at Esoft, we are happy of the partnerships that we have been able to develop over the last many years. We started in the year 2000, as was said. So this year is extra special for us as we celebrate our 25th anniversary. And from the beginning, as I said, we have partnered with some exceptional awarding bodies. Way back in 2008, we partnered with Pearson to offer their qualifications. 2012, we partnered with Kingston University in the UK. 2013, London Metropolitan University in the UK. 2019, we ourselves got recognized by the Ministry of Education in Sri Lanka as a non-state degree awarding institution, which means Esoft is now a private university. And then 2 years ago, we partnered with SEG and with UK Awards to offer these level 3 qualifications. So first, I will say thank you very much to each and every one of you for having chosen Esoft as your learning partner. And I want to say thank you to the parents and the guardians and the family for having entrusted you to us for educating you on these various programs. And I also want to say thank you to the parents and the families for having supported each and every one of you as you completed your qualifications. It has not been easy. You have exams to study for, you have assignments to do, you have courseworks to submit. So definitely your parents, your family have supported you in that. So I want to thank you for that and for your understanding. Also want to say thank you to the academic teams spread across the 40+ branches that we have for having prepared you for these programs. So the level 3 qualification is special. The one that we offer is as per the UK regulatory framework. So a level 3 qualification is equivalent to the advanced levels. So irrespective of what has happened with your own A-levels, some of you may not even have attempted it. Some of you are here after O-levels. Some of you may have done your A-levels and passed very well. Some of you maybe not as best as you hoped. Whatever the case may be, the level 3 qualification that you are being awarded with tonight is equivalent to the A-levels as per the UK standard, which means you are already eligible to enter into higher education. Some of you have already started your undergraduate degrees and your higher national diploma with us here at Esoft. Some of you may be thinking about it, but keep on learning. That's the best advice that we can give you. Level 3 is what you have. Level 4 and 5 is the HND. Level 6 is the top-up degree. So within 3 years, you can complete your degree, and then you can think about masters and even PhDs. So as Esoft students, you have a number of benefits available. You would have seen we have 2 stalls outside in our international pavilion representing 2 of our partner universities, Kingston University as well as the Western Sydney University in Australia. Both of these universities offer scholarships up to $6,000 for anyone who would like to go to the UK or to Australia to study for maybe, if you wish, your full 3-year degree or your top-up degree or even your master's. So those are opportunities that we have made available for you. You also have transfer programs available where you can do, for example, 2 years of your degree here in Sri Lanka with Esoft via the HND, and then you can transfer on to Australia for completing 2 more years. And the benefit of doing that is you then get the ability to stay in Australia and work as well. So these are various opportunities that are available to you because you are going through a regulated educational framework. As I said, what you have is level 3. You can progress from there onwards. So we, as Esoft, are happy that we have played a small but significant role in the educational journey that you have had. We've also committed to giving more and more resources for the students. You have seen the video a couple of minutes ago of the brand new upgraded facility that's coming up in Kandy. We opened in Kandy in 2008, but now we are moving to our own premises, 70,000 square feet. And that is going to be one of the best campus facilities available in the metro region or the city region of Kandy. We also have upgrades happening in Colombo, where there's a new building that is going to be opening in a few weeks' time, giving you more space, more recreational space and learning space. And in Jaffna also, we have a new building coming up, 30,000 square feet, 4 floors, which is again going to give some exceptional facilities. So we've been doing all of this because we want to make sure that students in Sri Lanka get the same opportunities as students that live in, I will say, more privileged countries, because it's important that people be given the opportunity to get the right kind of education, because that is how we build a strong society who is able to stand up on their own 2 feet and not be a burden to society. That is what your parents want. That is why they have invested their time and hard-earned money on you and paying for your education, because your parents want you to have a better life than what they have had. So the best way for you to do that is to keep on learning. Don't stop the learning journey. Einstein said, logic will get you from A to B, but your imagination will get you everywhere. So that's what is required. Have a good educational background and have a great imagination and think about ways in which you can do a change in society. So I hope that what you have learned with us at Esoft has been a step in the right direction. And I want to thank you for having chosen Esoft as your learning partner. And I want to congratulate you for all that you have achieved. Last bit of information for you as you walk up on stage to receive your awards. Don't forget to look at the camera, which is going to be positioned right where that gentleman is right now. Look at the camera, smile, let us capture your photograph. And of course, do wave and smile and acknowledge the applause that's going to be coming from your friends and from your family. So I wish you all the best, and thank you for having chosen Esoft as your learning partner. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nishant Sempeko-Tiarachi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Students, this is where we begin with the conferring of awards. The Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Colombo branch. And we'd like to invite our presentation party. We have the pleasure of inviting the Chairman, UK Awards, Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr. He'll be accompanied by Ms. Sachini Nagahawata, General Manager, Esoft Metro Campus, Colombo, Mr. Tenukshan Sundarmurthy, Program Coordinator, Lecturer, Esoft Metro Campus, Colombo, and Ms. Leandra Joseph, Assistant Program Manager, Esoft Metro Campus, Colombo. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause.
We start off with Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Colombo branch. Put your hands together for Mahmoud Abdullah. Mohammed Abdullah. Setmi Deurangi Abewardana. Navaratna Raja Abhilashan. Ney Shahla Ahmed. Mohammed Shifan Ahmed. A. Ahmed. Bilal Ahmed. Mohammed Uwaim Mohammed Akmal. Sitti Shafia Halim Pakirali. Nathan Gabriel Alfonso. Tisat Tevmin Amrasena. Jayapati Faith Anderson. Madana Kumar Andrew. Mohammed Ajmal Mohammed Anfas. Dayanandan Anojan. A.R. Akila. Fatima Afra Asim. Vipula Esther Ashvika. Muhammad Irshad, Muhammad Asad. Muhammad Saad Aslam. Aisha Amna Aslam. MAF Asna. Fatima Afra Asrabad. Ahzam Azad. Umar Aziz. Kiranya Balakrishnan. Aditya Balasurya. Tinura Yvonne Bandara. Sheshantan Chandrasekhar. Francisco Brendan Correa. Emily Stephanie. Tanuda Kimalka Damsit. Sinali Devanima Devansi.
You too, Yuvani Danushki. Gayatri Dharmaraja. Krisheli Dharmasena. Vigneshwaran Dilakshan. Mark Dillon. Tawasilan Pavitra Dilshani. Sanitu Dinner. Sean Netaka Disanaika. Linuk Tatsilu Disanaika. Fatima Hajara Dole. Pasindu Nirmal Dunanjana. Muhammad Farviz. Rayyan Faumi. Fatima Hamna Fazli. Nuha Fazli. Constina Fernando. Shavan Hirusha Fernando. Duniti Fernando. Anselm Zion Fernando. Nathan Amish Indurage Fernando. KWHK Fonseca. Dhamjit Gatsika. Imahi Girdharan. Dinuli Duliana Guratelaka. Get me Oshadi Andrea Gunavardhana. Mahendran Gunadeepan. Shamlika Shehan Gunatilaka. Sudargar Harini. You two Ibaz Muhammad Hafiz. Muhammad Roshan Muhammad Hafiz. Muhammad Mifra Fatima Hanan. Muhammad Mifra Fatima Hania. Tusat Tisum Hansaja. Oshada Imesh Haputanna.
Abdul Haq. Senthil Kumaran Harish. Hajra Haris. Muhammad Haminuddin Fatima Hasna. Muhammad Riham Muhammad Hayam. Jude Helen. Moxesigayendra Bandara Herat. Nisaba Chagika Herat. Sinuri Sesanya Heva Patirana. Tuan Farin Mohammed Hishan. Mohammed Irshan Mohammed Hudaifa. Noor Nihla Hussain. Mohammed Razin Hussain. Hussein Farooq Mohammed Hussein. Fatima Imna Iftikhar. Fatima Ikra Muhammad Ikram. Imbulpitiya Vidanalage Akain Indiv Imbulpitiya. Mohammed Safardeen Mohammed Imran. Udari Indunil. Muhammad Irfan Abdul Inshaf. Muhammad Mazin Intisha. Ishra Iqbal. Muhammad Imran Muhammad Izzat. Unnetma Senanti Jayamaha. Shenali Navodya Jayasekara. Dishani Nuwantika Jayasekara. Tarushitet Sarani Jatunga. Tharindi Devnadi Jayawardana. Sayum Lakyuga Jayawardana. Jesudasan Iran Jason. And Fatimat Malik Jinnah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and give all of them a round of applause, and thank you very much. Our presentation party, you may take your seats. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to address you all, we have the pleasure of inviting a leading figure in education and IT, founded Esoft Metro Campus in 2000, and currently serves as its chairman and managing director. In addition to his leadership role, he actively lectures in programs such as the MBA, MSc, BCS, and BIT. His educational journey began at Manideva College, Kurunegala, followed by an MBBS from the University of Colombo. However, his passion for IT and teaching started after he finished the BCS professional examinations, even before entering medical college. He holds a postgraduate diploma in advanced software engineering from the University of Westminster, UK, an MBA from the London Metropolitan University, UK, and an honorary doctorate, a fellowship from the Kingston University.
He has received numerous accolades, including the Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2021 and the Lifetime Special Achievement Award in the year 2024. Beyond Esoft, he has held several key roles at the Computer Society of Sri Lanka, culminating in his presidency in 2015 and 2016. During this time, he also served as the president of the Southeast Asia Regional Computer Confederation. He currently serves as president of the Sri Lanka Association of Non-State Higher Education Institutes and senior vice chairman at Federation of Information Technology Industry, Sri Lanka. May I now invite the chairman and managing director, Esoft Group of Companies, Dr. Dayan Rajapaksha, to address the gathering.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Heshan Karunaratne, President, Computer Society of Sri Lanka, our chief guest for this session, Mr. John Kerr, Chairman, UK Awards, other distinguished members of the head table, academics, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me congratulate all of you for having been selected for receiving these awards today. I think which is a very important milestone in your life, because as young people, especially in some of you might be teenagers, some of you might be in early 20s, but you are getting something, especially a qualification that can pave the pathway for you to do many things. Especially when you look at from the today's context, we live in a world where technology is going to transform or disrupt basically any field, right? So therefore, this is not just a qualification that is important for you to pursue a career in IT. Of course, that is also one of the options, but this is also something that will add value to any career, whether it is science, engineering, medicine, right, commerce, management, right? Any of these will require for you to be having good IT skills. Because these are, now today, in any industry, in any field, IT has become the catalyst. The change is brought by technology. IT may be one, maybe now there are so many other technologies also may come. But however, the key catalyst in any of these is IT. But I know that, as young people in Sri Lanka especially, a lot of young people don't really get on to track. Normally when you are leaving school, even in my case, when I left school, basically we are not focused. right? You're not focused. Sometimes we do things without really knowing why we are doing that. Right? Now, if I ask you, what is the purpose of doing this course? Right? Why did you wanted to do this course? Right? Only a very few people will have, a handful of people will have an answer. Yeah, I did this course because I wanted I wanted to achieve this, or this is my purpose of doing this course. A lot of people would have done this because their friends are doing it. Right? Normally people follow trends now. අපි can සිංහලෙන් can රැල්ලට යන්න. ඒ වගේ ගොඩක් probably some of you have done it because other people are doing it. Right? There's a trend. Maybe some of you have done it because your parents are pushed you to do that. They asked you not to stay at home, right? Don't waste your time, staying at home. I know nowadays you don't stay at home always doing nothing. No, you might be using a smartphone, playing games, all of that. And then basically parents would have pushed you to do this. So therefore you probably have not really understood what is the purpose of this. That is how it is. For example, some people come out of the university having done an undergraduate degree, right? Still don't know why did they do that degree and what are you going to do with that. It doesn't serve a purpose, right? So therefore, you having done a level 3 diploma, not knowing the purpose is fairly okay in my context. But let me tell you what this particular program or this qualification, I'm not just talking about the certificate. Of course, you are getting a certificate from a UK awarding body, UK Awards. But it's not only that, the associated learning, associated experience that you have had in our classrooms, the interactions that you have had with the people, right, in the classroom, all those together, right, I'm talking about this, you have earned a qualification, right, together with some skills, right, some, capabilities, you have earned this. So what are the purposes that it can serve? Number one purpose is, as Nishan mentioned a little while ago, right, this can serve as an entry qualification for you to pursue your higher studies. Right? That is also up if you wish to do that. Right? If you wish to do higher studies, if you want to do a degree, right, this can serve as an entry requirement, entry qualification, because this is a level 3 qualification. So level 3 means equivalent to A levels. So even if somebody comes down in A levels, now those days only there was a time that when you fail A levels, your life, basically they say, okay, this exam you have failed and you have no more future. But it's not the case now. Right? There was a vice chancellor in a university who has failed A levels in the first attempt, in a public university, state university. Right? So therefore, it's not the end of life just because you fail one exam. So this can serve as an entry university, accept our diploma as a foundation. So even if you don't have A levels, you can use this. So there are some more opportunities that we are creating. So that is one purpose. What is the second purpose? That is the most, second purpose is the most important one, I would say. I told you that IT is going to disrupt everything. Whether you are going to end up in whatever career, maybe a banker or a manager, right, or an economist, scientist, engineer, doctor, whatever, right? Technology is going to actually play a major role in whatever career, whatever profession. It's going to impact life. Already it has impacted the life. So you're living in the 21st century. Now, we are talking about literacy, right? Then we are talking about computer literacy. Now, computer literacy is like if you can use the mouse and Windows applications and Microsoft Office, okay, computer literacy. But today, actually, we need a little bit or even beyond that. You need to be digitally literate. Digitally literate. So, ability to read and write is basic literacy. Computer literacy is that ability to, if you can touch the mouse, then sometimes your teachers in school doesn't know how to use the mouse, right? You can't point, right? There are people like that in the society also. We can't laugh at them because at their age, they were not exposed to that. That's the reason, right? So now you need to be digitally literate. What do you mean by digitally literate? Some people think that we are digitally literate when they can use the smartphone, take calls, use WhatsApp, and when you can take photos, selfies, you are digitally literate. No, it's not that. Actually, for you to become digitally literate, you should be able to consume digital services, right? You should be able to, use a banking application, do your transactions, go online and, make a reservation what you want, maybe reserve your flight bookings if you want, right? All of those you should be able to do. Public services will become available digitally. Now, currently also there are some public, for example, you can renew your revenue licenses of vehicles. So like that, more public services will come via online applications as well as apps. So are you able to consume those? Because if you are not able to consume those, you are going to be inefficient, not productive. Right? For example, if you can, when you can do an online transaction, if you're going to go to the bank and ask to withdraw money using your passbook, like the people in the village do, you're not going to be a productive or efficient citizen. Nowadays, you should be able to have a digital wallet, maybe pay tap and go. If you have money, you can just tap and go. But if you don't have money, you can't tap and go because your wallet doesn't have money. So you need to earn also. Right? So that is another important thing. And also, can you create digital services? For example, let's say I'm a professional. Can I get somebody to pay me online? Can I use a QR code so that he can transfer the payment by scanning the QR code? We need to go to that level. Let's say, example, I'm doing tuition for part-time earning, right? Now my son is studying in UK. He's doing his master's. He does 2 part-time jobs. One is he's actually working in earlier he was working for Pizza Hut. Now he's working for another place called Wingstop, a chicken wings outlet. But he liked that, more than the Pizza Hut, that is fast moving. So he wants to learn the fast food business, right? So that is why he is working there. And also he's doing tuition. He's giving mathematics tuition for some people. So those are the 2 jobs that he's doing. So if you are using, now even when he was here for holiday, he was giving the tuition for those children who are there. Right? So you need to really, know how to produce digital services. Can you accept online payments? How are you going to do that? Let's say you want to sell something online and ask for, set up a small e-commerce site to sell something. Let's say you are going to grow plants at home as a hobby. ගෙවල් මල් වවනවනේ. මම දන්නේ අම්මලාට මල් වවනවා. ඉතින් මේක ඕගොල්ලෝ නම් මල් වවනවා තියා බලන්නවත් නැතුව ඇති. හැබැයි basically if you want to sell that, right, online. So you can easily do that. You can actually integrate into a e-commerce platform and do that. So you should be able to do this. Create digital content. Consume digital services. Those are actually digital literacy. So this will serve that purpose also. That's another purpose. And most importantly, the last but not the least, it would have given you some self-confidence. I have some self-confidence. Okay, I did this course, I completed it, and now I can actually I have a foundation knowledge in IT. So that confidence is also another important thing. Because in life, more than the exams, more than the qualification that you acquire, what is required is for you to take up challenges is the self-confidence. Self-confidence. When you always underestimate that I can't do this, I fail this, I'm not able to do that, I'm not like this one, I can't memorize, I can't study like this person. If you underestimate yourself, you're going to actually go down. So this is something would have given you some kind of a boost, right? A self-confidence. Now you are here at BMICH or receiving this award. So that is another purpose. So I told you 3 things. Of course, there are maybe more than that. So it can serve as an entry qualification for your higher studies. Second thing is that it has made you digitally literate. Of course, there may be certain gaps still from what I told you. But you should be able to self-learn those. How to do that? Because you have a good foundation knowledge in IT. And last one, it would have given you some self-confidence. This is what is needed. In anybody's life, you can't always say, I'm going to go towards this particular destination. Your life has to be changed based on the opportunities. You have to adapt into those situations based on the opportunities. For example, now, I was very good in maths, but my father told me to do biology because he was a doctor. But then I got selected to do medicine in University of Colombo, and I did medicine. But then when I started working in hospitals, I really got bored. In the sense, I did not have enough work in the hospital. Because I was attached to intensive care unit of Polonnaruwa Hospital, right? And there were only, at that time in Polonnaruwa Hospital, there were only 4 beds. And then there were 4 nurses for each of these beds. හැම ඇඳකටම නර්ස් කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් මට තියෙන්නේ පැය දෙකකට විතර සැරයක් නැගිටලා ගිහිල්ලා අර ලෙඩා මැරලා නැත්තම් right, ICU means actually there are a lot of poisoning patients in Polonnaruwa. ඒගොල්ලෝ වහබීලා තමයි වැඩි ආරම්භයෙන්. So basically I had to do and clerk, which was boring actually, nothing for me to do. මම ඉතින් මැච් එක බලනවා ටිකක් වෙලා I think ඇඳන් අතරට ගිහිල්ලා then I write the instructions and come, and then the nurses take care of those patients. Whatever I write, they do. Right? Very rarely I have to, do a procedure like, put a tracheal tube to ventilate something, maybe put a cannula, all these kind of things. I still did not have much work. That's why I really came out of the hospital setup. Not that I enjoyed the working environment, but I saw that, my full potential can't be used there. So therefore, life, you never know. I know there is a person who went to Australia. I met him actually in Tasmania when I visited. He had actually gone with IT qualification as a software engineer. But now he's a chef in this, what is this famous ferry that Spirit of Tasmania, that is going from Melbourne to Tasmania. He's a chef in that ship. So that is actually a better opportunity for him rather than working as a software engineer. So he has actually cooked for his wife when he was in Sri Lanka. So now that capability has become more important than the software engineer. So that's how it is. දැන් සමහර අය මගෙන් අහනවා සමහර අය අහනවා සර් මේක කරලා ජොබ් එකක් තියෙද කියලා. So you can't be in such comfort zone. That's why I told you, you need to grab more and more competencies, capabilities. If you can, multidisciplinary, gather knowledge in different disciplines, because you have to somehow or the other fit for an opportunity that comes in your way. And you can't say what the opportunity that will come. For example, some people have an idea that AI will destroy your jobs. Yeah, AI will create a threat, but then you should know how to adapt into that particular situations. So I don't want to talk too much because my time is running out, but I remember when I was also 17 years old, I also actually, after my O-levels, I received an international diploma in computer studies from National Computing Center, UK, right? So that is what actually really, triggered me to have a passion in IT. Although I went on a different journey of doing medicine and all that early start of IT, when I was 17, 18 years old, even before I sat for my A-levels, I received an award like this. Not in this hall, but in one of those committee rooms at the BMIC. Same venue. 1989. Sorry, 1990. That was the year that I received that. So then, that's whole, changed my destiny. So this can be sometimes change your entire destiny, right? So therefore, Learn with a passion, learn with a purpose. Try to find the purpose as quickly as you can. Try to find out what you are good at, what you like and what you dislike, because otherwise you are not going to end up anywhere. And if you do that, discover yourself and find out what you're so passionate about. I discovered myself when I was actually teaching IT as a medical undergraduate. I saw, I like teaching more than treating patients. That's how I really switched into that one. So you need to discover yourself. Everyone is unique. Everyone is unique. Therefore, you have to discover yourself and do.
Netaka Siri Gunawardana. Vijendran Sri Hariharan. Devendran Stauben. Mohammed Salahuddin Fatima Sumaya. Mohammed Shifan Fatima Sumaya. Nasser Fatima Sumaya. Ajaya Sudarshan. Chamika Tatsarani. Patrick Dilipan. Kavya Rasanjana Tisera. Senula Akitaka Tisum. Yadursi Tyagaraja. Hari Rakshita Udayachandar. Amagi Utkarsha. Fatima Rishada Uwais. Anusara Veeraratna. Vinuti Vihasa Veerasinghe. Maesha Melomi Veerasinghe. Diniti Santusini Vijayagunawardana. Nay Faraha Wizard. Yaksharan Yazodaran. Muhammad Saifuddin Muhammad Yusuf. Imran Talib Ahmad Zahid. Hussein Farooq Fatima Zulfa. We move on to Level 3 Diploma in Business Management. Put your hands together for Rashad Ahmed. Atik Ahmed. Kaiser Ashif. Vipula Esther Ashvika. Fatima Fra Asrabat. Tishani Avekshika Tapatu. Fairuz Atika. Fatima Azwar. Danush Myron Balakrishnan. Abdul Basit. Nelisha Gabriela Burtis. Sweeney Niromadi Kure. Tejani Damagi. Manikam Danush.
Tuan Mohammed Sajid Dul. Sharon Omal Fernando. Lahiru Gashan. Ramse Giridharan. Selini Gunavikrama. Mariam Hana. Lienage Ganguly Hansini. Sheikh Mohammed Harith Hilmi. Anisha Ilyas. Mohammed Zaid Imtiaz. Fatima Humaira Irfan Deen. Sriyan Kant. Tigaraja Kishore Kant. Sasvi Karnaratna. Nagaraja Kavindran. Mohammed Kiaz. Bilal Mohideen. Sajida Nazmi. Ishita Dilhara Pires. Satbi Tatsari Pereira. Aponso Rohan Praveen. Situli Niveka Ranasingha. Fatima Ramla Razin. Muhammad Inayatullah Fatima Rima. Fatima Amina Rozan. Ali Muhammad Ruzait. Mafaz Silauddin. Haritish Vigneswaran. Subodhini Samantha Vanamali.
Ranavaka Arachike. Subodhi Samantha Vanamali. Sinali Nadunya Vikramarachi. Oshada Viduranga Soisa.
Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause. Thank you very much, our presentation party. And now we're moving on to the conferring of awards, Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Kulia PTA branch, and Level 3 Diploma in Business Management, Kulia PTA branch. We'd like to invite our presentation party, Mr. Nishant Sembagutiarachi, Chief Executive Officer, Esoft Metro Campus, will be accompanied by Mr. Avishka Ravindu, Assistant Branch Manager, Assistant Lecturer IT, Esoft Metro Campus, Kulia PTA, Mr. H.M. Viraj Darshan Herat, Assistant Lecturer IT of Metro Campus, Kulia PTA, and Mr. S.N.A. Disanaika, Student Councillor, Esoft Metro Campus, Kulia PTA. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause.
We now move on to Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Kuliyapitiya branch. Put your hands together for Shakina Aheshika. Amali Chatrika Amarasingha. Upeksha Amarasingha. MSM Mohammed Amhar. Tarushi Dilshara Bandara. Chamodi Bagya. Sachindu Demika. Malika Heshan Disanaika. Sweta Nilakshi Ekanaika. Dulanjali Fernando. Himasha Nethmi Fernando. Ridmi Savindya Fernando. Rashmika Gamage. Tesara Chantuliherat. Salini Hansika Hetiarachi. Nitushi Hirunika. Aisha Ismail. Hiru Pabasara Karnaratna. Vagisha Lakshan. Dilmi Irasha Lansakara. Dilki Himaya. Imasha Madhubashini Disanaika. Satyangana Mandodari. Netmi Pyumika Mutugala. Netmi Navanjana. Pahan Netsara. Hirusha Nimsara Dikari. Ashana Patiraja. Nikini Malisha Patirana. Dilmini Angelika Patirana. Nethmi Prarthana. Shehan Randima. HASU Rasanjali. Diniti Madhushika Ratnaika. Ashirvada Tarupatini Rupasingha. KAN Samadhi. Nirasha Sandipani.
U2 HHO Savindi. Mahisha Sewandi, MSF Shabana, Hitmi Sirivardhana, Harshani Srimali, SAHK Subhasingha, TAMDL Tenuvara, Chamodi Preshala Vanasingha, WMSS Vanigasuriya, Sirmi Umalara Veerasekara, Shamal Shah Veerasingha, Pradeepa Dilakshi Vijayasingha, Tanuri Usara Vijayasingha, NS Vijayasuriya, WSMDS Vijayasundara, and Vijayatunga Mudyantalage Tashmi Sanjana Vijayatunga.
Moving on to Level 3 Diploma in Business Management, Kuliapitiya Branch. Sevindu Kumara Arachi. Shahad Ivana. Matisha Charulochani. Netmi Piumika Mutugala. Kavisha Sandeepa Nimsara. Kavindya Nirmani. AGDKS Pathiraja. Sandali Kavindi Prabodha. Hasini Shashikala Senviratna. Kaushalya Nilmini Taraka. Shashikala Erandati Vikramasinghe.
Let's put our hands together and give all of them another round of applause, and thank you very much, our presentation party. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to address you all is the chairman of UK Awards, an international awarding body who specialize in developing qualifications to meet the demands of multinational companies. He was formerly CEO of the Edexcel Foundation, now Pearson Education, the UK's largest awarding body, specializing in providing educational consultancy across a wide range of higher education, technical training, and schools. He was trained as a lawyer and has held legal positions with the London Stock Exchange and the Financial Services Authority. At the Financial Services Authority, he co-founded the City Disputes Panel Limited, a body set up to assist in resolving financial services disputes. He is currently a strategy consultant in education theory and practice for a number of government and private education bodies, both within the United Kingdom and internationally, and holds a number of directorships in private education companies. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure in inviting Mr. John Kerr to address you all. Over to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed colleagues. It is a huge honor and great pleasure for me to address this graduation ceremony today and share your day of success. So today marks an important day in your lives and in the lives of your proud parents. But this is just the beginning of your journey, as many of my colleagues have said. There is much to do, much to achieve. However, to get to this point is an important achievement in itself, to which I commend you. The personal competencies that got you here, your passion, your commitment, your tenacity, your open mind, will be important throughout your lives. Nurture these competencies. I believe that qualifications offer opportunity, and internationally recognized qualifications offer a tremendous opportunity to access new openings, both here in Sri Lanka and internationally, whether in further education or a career. I was really pleased to hear my colleague Hishan say for you to consider staying in Sri Lanka, developing your career here, whether it's in business or in IT or in other areas. I do this type of talk in many countries, and sometimes I do get a bit concerned when I realize that many people take our qualifications simply in order to get a passport out of the country. And sometimes that makes me feel quite uneasy. So it's really pleasing here to hear today to feel that Sri Lanka really needs people, graduates just like yourselves, to take the country forward. But our UK awards qualifications are designed and tested with major global companies to ensure that these companies have the confidence and the quality of the recruits that have achieved the qualifications. Now, these companies are looking for employees that have both the underpinning knowledge and the skills to apply that knowledge. Just having the book knowledge is not enough these days. It is having the skills to apply that knowledge that is important too. An industry can have confidence in the awards that you've achieved today. Your hard work and diligence has given you skills for life. So that through this year of school, you've made new friends, you developed new skills, and discovered new things about yourself. So this is a day to celebrate all the hard work that you have put into your studies and all the work your teachers have put into your education. So I'm very proud, and so should you be. But also, it's more than a learning experience. It's an experience of growing. A growing experience, but it's a very important lesson for us all. So every obstacle that you've faced in your studies has been an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to change. As has been said, you are graduating at a critical time. The pace of change in the world is astonishing, frightening even. Sri Lanka itself has gone through many changes in the last few years, and you do graduate at an opportune moment. We're moving from a more protective, employee-orientated society towards a more challenging and demanding entrepreneurial society. That does not mean that everyone has to be an entrepreneur, but it does mean that wherever you stand, whatever you do in the future, you will have to act in an entrepreneurial spirit and take responsibility for your own career and your own actions. So this is the start of the journey as a lifelong student. Don't let it end here. So even with my grey hair, I still try to learn new things every day. I'm lucky to visit universities and colleges all over the world, from China to Nepal, Middle East to Poland. And I'm constantly learning from young people what is new and what is important. But this graduation ceremony is like no other, and you're a graduating class like no other. It's a unique experience, something to cherish. Your teachers are proud of you and hope that the skills they've taught you and the knowledge that they've shared will boost your confidence to face the future, unafraid of any challenges. Education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. That was said by Nelson Mandela. You have been equipped with this powerful weapon, and it's now up to you to wield it with wisdom and compassion. Use your knowledge to uplift others, to break down barriers, and create a more just and equitable society. Let your achievements inspire others to dream big and to pursue their goals with determination. One of the odd things about education and knowledge is that once you have it, it can never be taken away. Our most important possession is our education. Nothing else really matters or lasts. You will find that you will lose things in life. You'll lose friends, you might lose health, some of your wealth and possessions, but you can never lose the knowledge that you have put in your mind. Knowledge is what you need to live without fear and in hope. So as you graduate today and move forward in your career, a new chapter of your life is about to begin. And it's normal to have many questions, but you may need to put on hold the bigger questions about your role in the world until you're more settled in your career. Bill Gates always cautioned his new recruits at Microsoft, take your time, don't rush. There's no question that you have a role to play. You inherit a world that has already proven that astonishing progress is possible. A world that has rebuilt after crisis, conquered diseases such as COVID and smallpox, fed a growing population, and enabled more than 1 billion people to move out of poverty. But that progress didn't happen by accident or fate. It was the result of people just like you who made a commitment to education and learning. That whatever else they did with their lives and careers, they would contribute to the shared mission of propelling us all forward. Steve Jobs of Apple has been mentioned before on this event, and again, a quote from him is that the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. So what does that mean? It means please don't settle for second best. As with Bill Gates' advice, take your time, figure out what is best for you and your future and your family. So I want to end today with 3 short takeaways, 3 things to remember from this day, 3 things to reflect on, perhaps 3 things to try to practice every day. 1, and again repeating what other people have said, but it's very important that you hear it again, lifelong learning. If I can keep going learning new things each day, so can you. At a minimum, 1 new thing a day. Second is gratitude. Take a moment to express gratitude for those who have been part of your journey. Acknowledge the sacrifices made, the support given, and the love shared. Gratitude keeps us grounded and reminds us of the interconnectivity of all our lives. And thirdly, encourage your own curiosity. What's going on over there? How does it affect me? What can I learn from it? I believe there is a brighter future for you to discover. Be brave, be bold, embrace it, conquer it. So this is very much your moment to use your skills, your knowledge, and your passion to shape the new world. The world is yours now, and I can't wait to see what you make of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. John, for sharing your words of inspiration and encouragement to all the students. And now we're once again moving on to the conferring of awards. Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Narahenpita branch, and Level 3 Diploma in Business Management, Narahenpita branch. We would like to invite our presenters, Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, Business Development, Esoft Metro Campus, accompanied by Mr. Dinusha Karunatilaka, Assistant Branch Manager, Assistant Lecturer, IT, Esoft Metro Campus, Narahenpita, Ms. Ruvini Nisansala, Program Coordinator, Assistant Lecturer, English, Esoft Metro Campus, Narahenpita, and Mr. Kavindu Senaratna, Program Coordinator, Assistant Lecturer, Esoft Metro Campus, Narahenpita.
We start off with Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Narahenpita branch. Put your hands together for Hashara Denetadikari. Gimhani Amarakon. Mohammad Nasir Mohammad Ashfaq. Tarushina Bodhya Bandara. Jani Dhananjana Chatubashini. Navindi Heshani Dharmasena. Pomodi Dhananjana Disanayaka. Nirasha Samadhi Gunasingha. Netmini Sitara Hansamali. Pasindu Dilmika Ilangaratna. JMMC Jailat. Sandhuni Kavindya Jayananda. Rajita Hemal Jayaratna. Dinan Manvida Jayasundara. Indunil Hansamali Jayatilaka. Tikshana Devmin Karnanayaka. Chamadiga Kulasingha. Gamage Pasindu Malshan Preeti Kumara. Janit Tarindu Pushpa Kumara. Senuri Peshila Lenage. Jayani Nadisha Madhushani. Irosh Madhushan. Shriyani Malkanti. Fatima Zahara Marikar. Minwar Muhammad Misraf. Amir Sultan Anfas Muhammad. N.M. Mubin. Nimeshika Janani Mutnayaka. Kavisha Viduranga Netsara. Vasanta Hema Chandrage Hiruka Netwin Premasiri. Vihansa Prematilaka. Netmi Kavya Rajapaksha. Madhushika Ranasingha. Sandushi Nisansara Ranasingha. Muhammad Hismi Muhammad Rifki. Shahjahan Fatima Salmia. ANN Sandamini. Dirshi Tharusha Satsarani. Amal Shahasaranga Seneviratna. Dulmi Shanika Pereira. Khalilur Rahman Fatima Sulfa. Pavani Madhushika Tisarani. Surani Masha Varnasurya. We move on to Level 3 Diploma in Business Management, Narahenpita branch. Tisha Damsarania.
Congratulations. Let's put our hands together and give all of them a round of applause. Thank you very much, our presentation party. And now we move on to Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Avisavela branch, Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Distance Learning students, and Level 3 Diploma in Business Management for the distance learning students. We'd like to invite Dr. Tilak Chamendra, Dean School of Computing, Esoft Metro Campus. He'll be accompanied by Ms. Netmi Vijay Singer, Assistant Branch Manager, Academic Affairs, Esoft Metro Campus Online Branch, and Mr. Dilan Madhushankar, Assistant Lecturer, Program Coordinator, Online Branch, and Mr. Samira Basanayaka, Branch Manager, Esoft Metro Campus, Avisavela.
We move on to Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology. Godavattaliyanage Kalana Gimhana. Hetty Arachige Shireen Ishara Hetty Arachi. Devage Dilki Ishara. Kavindi Shashikala Kasturi Arachi. Tharushi Subhashvari Lakmini. Senami Kalara Mohopuge. Ashfa Mutallif. Nanayakara Madhumi Netmini Pitigala. Yashoda Rajini. Sasanjali Ratnayaka. Tavinisi Ranisha Samarakon. Ranasingha Rachilage Suru Sandakalum. Janani Ishara Sandara Peruma. Amashi Vasana Sairangi. Chapaturia Jamini Senadira. Setmi Nishadi Senarat. Jasurya Rachilage Sachini Sewandi. Haturusingha Kalmi Dulakshana de Silva. Maliti Pekshala Sisirakumara. Nimasha Metmali Somaratna. Vijayakuma Varshini Tanuja. Sandali Tarushika. Hiran Danuja Valikala. Getmini Yashodhara Valikala. We move on to Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology. Gamage Nimasha Deumini. Muhammad Hakim. Fatima Hana Hassan. Jayasilan Priyadarshana. Fatima Rana Rizwan. Fatima Raiza Roshan. We now move on to Level 3 Diploma in Business Management online branch. They are the distance learning students. Mohammed Ahil. Kusali Disanaika.
Dr. Muhammad Sajid Fariz. Sanduni Kaushalya. Thambi Raja Pradap. Muhammad Abid Samsuddin. And Umaya Netmi Onela Senaratna. Everybody put your hands together and give all of them another round of applause. And thank you very much, our presentation party. Now we move on to the conferring a Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Gampaha branch, Level 3 Diploma in Business Management, Gampaha branch. For that, I would like to invite our presentation party, Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr, Chairman, UK Awards, accompanied by Ms. Nalini Basnaika, Center Manager, Lecturer IT, Head of Academic Affairs, Esoft Metro Campus, Gampaha, Mr. Thanuja Sandharwan, Lecturer IT, Deputy Head of Academic Affairs, Gampaha, and Mr. Prasad Chaturanga, Deputy Center Manager, Gampaha. Everybody put your hands together, give them a round of applause. We move on to Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Gampaha branch. The recipients are Pujani Shamidya Abhigunavardhana, Charuka Jinapriya Abhisekara, Ashin Dulnet Aludge, Gayatri Divanjali Aturasingha, Sandali Ayodhya, Nitmi Ayodhya, Hamudi Divsara, Purna Dharma Vijaya, Vihansa Dilruni Das, Hiruni Manodya Fernando, Dulatmi Sandanita Fonseca, Ishara Gimhana, A.B.J. Gunasekara, Sahani Yasodhara Gunasekara, Tashmi Tamalsha Gunasekara, Venumi Gayandi Gunavardhana, Chanul Hansana, Hashini Dilshnika Hebawasam, Dinya Himasarai, Maliti Upeksha Jakodi, Sitmi Navodya Jalat, Rasindu Nishadich Jasurya, Dineti Pratibha Jasundara, Amali Javira, Devsini Lindam Ulage, Deshan Samarasekara Lianage, Nilupul Mihiran Marasingha, Navodya Minoli, Akurugoda Jalatge Shammi Navoda, Prabodha Nitmini, Ayodhya Nilupali,